Hey everybody, Jeremy Senpai here. Thank you so very much for clicking on my video. I do so hope that you like what you have to hear. If you like what you hear, then please feel free to hit like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Also, if you have any commission ideas that you want to hear from me, you can always send me a message over on my Instagram, completely free. Now, let's get into the audio. And as usual, remember always, keep calm and put your headphones on. Now, let's get on to it. Hey now, so you're finally awake, are you? No, all that crazy stuff from last night was not a dream, even though you like for it to be so. Yep, that was some crazy monster that almost ate you alive. Oh, so you do remember that. And you remember that I came to save you. That's right, that's right. You see, that monster is what we call a curse. And I was the one who's able to defeat it. Who am I? Oh, sorry, I'm being a bit rude, aren't I? My name is Satoru Gojo, or you can just call me Gojo for short. And I am a jujutsu sorcerer. No, not jujitsu as in the martial art, jujutsu. You know, like casting spells and all that. Well, you see, it seems that no, somebody sent that thing after you for whatever reason. I mean, we've been watching you for some days now, and just when I started to have second thoughts about who you might be, boy, were we proven wrong. I promise it's not nearly as creepy as it sounds. We were just watching you in case that thing would come after you. But what's truly impressive is I was expecting it to attack you, I defeat it, and you'd be none the wiser. But no, you were actually able to detect it. You were able to see it and able to evade it and even defend yourself, albeit you weren't intending to do that. So, I think you've got a little something inside you as well. It's possible that you do have jujutsu powers. You're just not fully aware of them yet. Oh yeah, this whole thing does sound a bit insane, and you're far from the only one that feels that way. I mean, any normal person would feel that way, no problem. What's a curse? Well, let's see here. How do I explain it? A curse could be any number of things. It could be the lingering feelings for someone. It could be strong, regretful feelings. Basically, those toxic emotions kind of fester and stick around, and before you know it, you have a full-blown curse that will protect whatever item it represents or even a person that resides inside of. For example, just a few years ago, there was this engagement ring meant for a dead fiance, and his feelings of regret over lingering for her really set in. And next thing you know, if anyone put on the ring, his full regret would come out. So it's something kind of like that. It's a little difficult to explain unless you see the full effect yourself. So, what do you think your story is? Why do you think someone would try to place a curse on you? Well, to be fair, we've already done our full investigation on you. I mean, you're just a pretty normal person, all things considered. You don't have too many enemies, you stay out of trouble, you go to work, you go to school, spend time with friends and family. You're as normal can be. But I dare say, Normal really does you no justice with your beauty. Why, thank you. I'm only speaking from the truth, is all. So, what would you say is your issue? Oh, so you were followed around by somebody. It turned out to be your former classmate, did it? Oh, yeah, I think I see where this is going now. Your former classmate who used to follow you around, but he didn't have the courage to speak to you. He asked you out once and you politely turned him down. But I'll take it he didn't take to that very well, now did he? No, I'm assuming he did not. So he decided to go for the next best thing. If he can't have you, no one will. Yes, it's a pretty sad story, but you'd be surprised how many of these vengeful love curses there actually are. They eat up a pretty good percentage of them, but they are extremely common. I'd say a good 20 or even 30% of curses come from someone who feels wronged in their love life. They want to go after the person who rejected them or the person that stole their love away. Yada yada. It is so B-movie cliche when you really think about it. Yeah, I was able to destroy the cursed monster that came after you, but as for the perpetrator who did it, sadly he got away from me. Well, I had a choice between tailing him or saving you. Which would you prefer I did? There you go. Hmm, what do you mean? Yeah, sadly, this whole situation isn't exactly gonna go away anytime soon. You are a clear target and you already know about jujutsu and monsters and curses and sorcerers, so I hate to tell you, but we can't just let you go just yet. Well, I wouldn't say you're exactly a prisoner. More like a volunteer prisoner when you really think about it. Well, we can offer you protection. We can offer you a safe place to lay low. And you know what? Since you seem to have some powers of your own, I might even be able to help you out there. You see, for the past few years, I've actually been a teacher at this school, teaching young students in order to control their jujutsu powers and excel well to become sorcerers themselves. Granted, you're a little bit older than some of my students, but honestly, I have no problem with the whole late bloomer thing. Point is, if you want to learn jujutsu, just say so. You want to learn enough so you can protect yourself if this ever happens again. Can't really say I disagree with that. I mean, there's all sorts of different jujutsu practitioners. There are those who do it for combat reasons, those who do it for healing reasons, those who do it for protective reasons. So, yours can be more for the self defense reasons. You don't go looking for a fight, but at the same time, you can protect yourself if you need to. You like the sound of that, do ya? Well, tell you what, we can still resume your normal life to the best of our abilities. Granted, you may need to make a few sacrifices. As for your schoolwork, I'm sure that the old man won't mind having you transfer to our school so you can receive your formal education. As for work, we can probably get somebody to escort you there and back. You want me to do it? Well, I can't promise I'll do it each and every time. I may have to delegate some work. I don't think Nanami has much to do. He could probably pitch in every once in a while. Oh, you'll probably meet him at some point. He's a somewhat okay teacher. Nothing compared to me, that is. But now I'm gonna ask you the big question. Do you really want to do this? Your life has been turned upside down practically overnight. So I'll understand and I won't blame you if you're a bit hesitant to go through with this. You want to do it, huh? I think that you made the right choice. I promise, this entire thing will blow over. Trust me, I've seen it plenty of times before. So, get some rest. Oh, we also took the liberty of calling your work, so you got a couple of days off. In fact, I managed to sweeten the deal a bit, and you'll be paid for your days off. No need to thank me. I just personally felt that you deserved it and didn't really need much more of a hassle. So, get some rest. I'll come get you in a couple of hours, then we'll see about getting you something to eat. And afterwards, I'll give you a little bit of a tour of the school, find a permanent place for you to stay, maybe meet some of your classmates and the staff. You know, you'll feel right. You'll feel right at home in no time. See, there you go. There's nothing quite like that smile and that laugh. It is so adorable. Alright, well, I gotta go. Just try not to wander off too far, okay? I'll be back soon. See you around.